Hi, my name is Jay Oza. I coach people win with their speeches. I hope you're learning from these videos that I'm recording on public speaking. And if you ever have to give a high stakes speech, let me know. I want to talk about something that's not directly related to public speaking, but it's about politics. Now, I know people cringe when you mention the word politics and religion, and I don't understand why. As long as you do it in a respectful manner where you're bringing some kind of an insight, I see nothing wrong with it. One time I brought up politics, and a relative of mine said, "Oh, I just hate politics." And I told him, "Listen, you better learn to love politics. Either you're going to be able to use politics to do good things, or somebody's going to use politics to make you a victim. And you don't want to be a victim of politics. So you better learn, if not master, politics." But anyway, my talk is much bigger than just the word politics. It has to do with Barack Obama and Donald Trump. Barack Obama, as of this recording, has about 6 months, maybe a little bit more, left in his second term, and after that, he can't run. So he's essentially going to leave the White House. And either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump is going to replace him. At this point, it looks like it's going to be Hillary Clinton. But let me just focus on Barack Obama and why he has been a very successful president. Now, if you're a Republican, you may not agree, but the fact is, he's been elected twice. He's been able to accomplish quite a bit of stuff. And I know people are going to say, well, his foreign policy was this and that. Foreign policy is very difficult. You really don't control that. And I believe that his foreign policy has been successful. I think even George Bush, I think, did the right thing by going into Iraq, that he gets criticized for. I think at some point countries have to take responsibility. He got rid of Saddam. It was up to the Iraqis to come together and create a better country, and evidently they did not take advantage of that. Same thing in Libya. Obama went into Libya, got rid of Gaddafi. It was up to the Libyans to come together and form a country that they could live with. Evidently they couldn't. They couldn't do it, and it's not Obama's fault for that. He can only do so much. Anyway, but that's not the reason why I think Obama has been a successful president. I think there are two things that has really helped him that rarely ever gets mentioned. One is he has really kept the Democratic Party united. Now, people might say, well, what's a big deal about that? That is a huge deal. If you don't have your party backing you, it's next to impossible to succeed. And this is one of the reasons why I think Jimmy Carter didn't succeed and win the second term. In fact, he had a challenge from one of the top Democrats, Ted Kennedy, in 1980. And there was a real problem when Jimmy Carter was the president. At that point, the country was going through the changes in the Democratic Party between the North and the South, and evidently it just didn't work out for him, and Reagan won in a landslide. That's not the mistake Obama made. He kept the party united. The other thing that a lot of people don't talk about Obama's success is his calm demeanor. Obama is not an angry man. Now, he may get ticked off here and there, but whenever you see him, you do not get the sense that this guy is an angry man. That poses a huge problem for the opposition. It's very easy to make an angry man, diminish an angry man. It's very hard to do it when that person is not angry. This is kind of what the Democrats ran into when Reagan became president. They thought this guy was going to be a war hog. He's going to sound so angry because of his policy. As it turned out, Reagan didn't do that. He exuded calmness, steadiness, and strength. And people thought, like, my God, here's a guy who's in his 70s. He doesn't sound like an angry man. We believe him, and they supported him, and Reagan was able to accomplish a lot. And I think the same thing has happened with Obama. Because he doesn't exude anger, he has been very successful as a president. This means that when you're on a Republican side, that is not the person you want to replace Obama with, or somebody that you're going to. They tried that with Romney, who didn't come across as an angry man, but Romney just did not connect, because I think what the Republican Party wanted Romney to become was an angry man, and he couldn't do it. He just wasn't an angry person. But that is not the case with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a very angry man. Now, he may not be angry in his personal life, but when he's giving speeches, he sounds angry. He's angry at just about everything, about the conditions in America. Now, let me tell you, conditions in America are not that bad. They may not be that good either, but believe me, it isn't that bad. Okay, yeah, people are always complaining, but people complain no matter what. We're not getting back to the old country. That's just not going to happen. And things could improve, yes. Things have to get better, but they aren't going to get better. They're not going to get incrementally better overnight. That's just not practical. We live in a different world today. And that's something that Donald Trump has not really understood. That the improvements America makes has to be incremental. Just to give you an example, America had slavery. You know how long it took to get rid of slavery? They had to have a civil war just to make that change. So look how difficult it was to just change that part. Then after slavery, the African Americans did not have equal rights. They couldn't vote. You know how long that took? More than 100 years. And still there are things that are not equal with when it comes to wealth or income. There are a lot of inequalities that exist today. It'll take another 100 years before we make progress in this inequality among people. So changes do take place, but it's slow, very slow. And being angry may make it feel like you're accomplishing something in expressing your anger, but it's not going to really make a change. Change happens the way the system is designed, slowly. And it was created on purpose. But what Obama has done to the Republican Party is he has not been an angry man, and he's kept his party together. And it makes it very difficult for the Republican Party to win. And because of that, I think Hillary Clinton is going to win. Because they'll look at Obama and say, you know, we may not be happy with some of the things that he has done, but we like the way he exudes confidence and control and command. And we feel much better if he hands it over to Hillary Clinton than if the transition takes place to Donald Trump. Now, this is just my opinion. You may have a differing opinion, which is fine. Please share it with me. But forget about all the other policies and all that. People tend to vote on emotion. Now, I know there's a lot of emotion on the other side, on the Donald Trump side, and I completely understand people that support Donald Trump. I know they're frustrated. I know they see America not what they like to see. Hey, even I don't like some of the things that I'm seeing. But some of the things that he's saying are just impractical. They're not going to happen. America does not make change that quickly. And something takes a long time. It takes a long time to go back the other way. So, I believe these are the two reasons. The calm demeanor that Obama has exuded in the last 8 years, and the way he has kept the Democratic Party together. It's very hard for Republicans to win when you're dealing with someone like that. And because of that, I think Hillary Clinton is going to win, and perhaps in a landslide. Let me know what you think. And thank you for watching.